Hello, everyone. My name is Holly. I'm a psychic medium. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. My voice is still a little gravelly, so please just bear with me. Where I live, it is cold and rainy, and as I said yesterday, just totally dismal with the weather. I know there's a beauty in every season, but I have to work hard to find the beauty in winter, quite frankly. Not my vibe, you know? Okay, so I really have no idea what's on the agenda today. I just know that I had a comment with a question that I want to address really quickly, and then we're going to move into it. I have a feeling Spirit's going to come through today in a big way. The question was, what are downloads? Because I had mentioned you may get downloads from Spirit and your Spirit team. So what are downloads, and how do you know when you've had one? A download is, in a spiritual sense, think of yourself as a computer, or let's update it. Let's say a phone. Let's say you're a smartphone, because they're all smartphones now, I think. Let's say you're a phone and you download an app, okay? And it's filled with information. It makes your life easier, and you can navigate it to find what you need. A spiritual download is the same thing. It's exactly what it sounds like. And that was a good question. If I take things for granted like that, please write in the comments the questions and I'll address them here for everyone. So in my view, and I can only tell you as I understand it, a download is basically that flash of information or just understanding or knowing. It's a knowingness. It is the knowing of something that you previously didn't know before. You could call it an aha moment. It could be something you had an inkling about and be a confirmation. It could be that flash of inspiration, and you're like, oh, I know exactly what to do. That's Spirit giving you a download. Sometimes it's very cosmic in nature, and it's like all of a sudden you have this epiphany or understanding of some big concept around you. Or it could be something as simple as feeling and understanding a knowingness all of a sudden of something you need to understand, that they want you to understand, or something you've asked about in your questions, or something that you've just, whether it's a question, a meditation, a prayer, whatever it is, because those are all the same thing, quite frankly, as far as I'm concerned. How will you know when you've had one? Pretty much this flashbulb sense of, oh, I get it. And then always, for me, I like to say, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Because I think humans are prone to, we give ourselves too much credit for things when it's actually a download from Spirit or a little nudge from Spirit in our guides. Okay. So I always like to say thank you. And it could be something as simple as the understanding of, if you're driving through a parking lot, trying to find a place to park, and you hear this or feel this nudge of go that way, not that way, use that lane, not that lane. And so you do, and sure enough, you find something right there, or someone pulling out. Little bitty things like that. Or it could be the big things, like you're wondering, what direction do I take in my life? What are the next steps for me? How do I overcome this obstacle? Or why do I not, or why do I have this repetitive pattern? And you're earnestly asking the question in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit, and you get the answer. So a download could also just be an answer. Okay. It could be a lot of things, and you will know because it's that instantaneous knowledge, just like the app on your phone. It doesn't take days and weeks. Maybe it used to, but it doesn't take days or hours. But now it doesn't take days and weeks, and you wait to see if it shows up and you're waiting for it. It's sort of just, oh, there it is, open. Yeah, sure, I want to open it. So, okay. All right, so that's that. Now let's get into it. I called for the highest and the best, and what is the message for the collective today? This won't be for everybody. It is general. Please understand that. And also understand you have free will. That is of critical importance when you're doing any kind of spiritual work. You have free will. And trust what is within yourself. Okay? Don't ever give anyone else your power. to make decisions and understand things about you and your life. Okay? All right. Things are changing. Things are changing pretty quickly. We are in a season of change, and it's getting ready to ramp up really fast. In the next few days, we're getting to that mid-month point, and I'm getting that fluttery, excited feeling, so things are moving and shaking and changing. And I think it could be in all areas of life. It's going to depend for the individual. For some, it's going to be work and career. For some, it's going to be self-expression and coming into your own. I think that's the biggest one, because then everything else will fall into place from that. So we are in a season of change. Listen to the nudge. Follow your spiritual guidance and follow what you know within. For a few of you, for a group of you, you're going to have to start making decisions. You're going to have to make a decision about something in your life. And I have a feeling it has to do with a true and earnest new start. This has kind of been brewing in the back of my head today, too, and I didn't know where it was going. A new start. But it's a new start from within and your attitude towards yourself. What do you want us to know about that? And please come in with clarity. Things you've been doing in the old way of seeing yourself predominantly will be called into question. This is the decision of which she speaks. This is what you need to know. Do not be afraid. Ask for guidance. Ask for help. The change is not changing your circumstances. That will come later as a natural flow of the changes within that you make now. Come to terms with what you have lost. It was not meant for you or your highest good. It was to teach you the valuable lesson of who you are within as one of us. Tap into that divine spark within you. You are of a higher order and a higher power. If you let yourself feel it, you are part of the all that is. Understand this, and all things will follow. Understand that you deserve to be happy, to be well. Follow, as this one says, your choices. And do not hand over your gift of your internal power to anyone or anything else. That does not mean to be obstinate. That means oh, oh, oh. It means to trust in the benevolence of all that is. You have nothing to prove. This is not a call to action. This one was concerned that it sounded as though you would push outward your energy. In fact, you are turning inward and looking within. We simply want you to understand that when you hold yourself, not from arrogance, not from greed, not from gathering all you can, hoarding, no, emotions. When you come from a place of peace and understanding of yourself as part of the divine, a piece of the divine rests within you. Let that dampen the fires within you of fear, regret, self-reproving attitudes, and deprecation. Hold yourself in high esteem, and then the good decisions follow. Thank you. Let me ask